Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvaney here with Mike Godwin. Mike, how you doing today?
Good.
Different studio.
Yeah, different
Out of the
set.
studio, I think it's being remodeled.
Yeah, I think like ESPN, we went coast to coast.
Yeah.
You ever seen that? They go from Connecticut to LA.
No, yeah.
So this
We're
is,
just, we travel a little bit during the week. But I know we missed out on a video last week, but even with our hectic schedule this week, we knew we had to give our fans what they
fans
wanted.
What they want, yep.
So we'll be doing our video right now. Mike, let's get started in the A division. First up, which may be the game of the week, in what has to be probably the biggest sleeper so far this season, ACC Dream Team 1,
Yeah.
and they're playing against South Philly.
Yeah, this ACC team's 5-1, and no one's really talking about them.
Well, they lost their first game of the season.
Yeah.
I think it was the Drunk Monkey. I
Yeah.
think so.
Never count Brian Salter out.
And now, I mean, I didn't see this happen because, you know what, Brian usually gets a completely different team
Mm-hmm.
each season, so you never really know. But South Philly, man, they won two games in a row on
On
buzzer beaters,
Yep.
and then they lost this game this last week when I thought James Jones might do it again.
He had the chance, didn't he?
He did.
I think I remember you saying that. He
Uh,
had the chance.
Mike, who are you taking this game? ACC or South Philly?
I'm going with South Philly with a rebound victory this week.
You know what? I actually, ACC, they have a lot of young players that can
Mhm.
run, and South Philly is a team that can D up and keep up with them.
Right?
So even though ACC, and they continue to surprise me, if they win this game, I'm probably on the ACC bandwagon for playoffs.
Okay.
But I'm going South Philly this week.
Yeah. I got to go South Philly with rebound win.
Going South Philly. Next up, we have Diamond State Warriors going up against JCC.
Is this the week?
I don't know, Mike. Shane Salden made an appearance this past week.
Yeah.
He did.
Finally.
And
all it took was the A division team, I guess.
well, you wouldn't believe this guy. I'm taking pictures, and I got the video rolling. He goes, Dave, that's too much. You don't have to do it all just because I'm here.
He made it.
I mean, I'm like,
Made
Shane,
all-
we do this every week for everybody.
Yeah.
But I think he thought we were rolling out the red carpet for him.
I mean, it's not a bad way to think about it, right?
I mean, when I play games in the faculty,
His
and I see
first
the camera
game, he
rolling.
walks in the gym, he sees cameras, and he sees video cameras, he sees GoPros.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's going on.
He thinks it's all for him.
Exactly.
He's like, man, they really did something special for me this week.
He still wasn't enough for him, though, was he?
No, and you know what? WSI, going into that game, they had not had a win. So I thought if JCC had a chance, that was the
it.
week. Now they're playing Diamond State Warriors this week. Diamond State Warriors coming off a big win. I think are they 4-2 now in the season?
Yeah, they're a top tier team.
Yeah, I think they're
A-division.
4-2 in the season. Yeah, I mean they've knocked off some good teams, some very good teams. They just they beat who was it this past week? That's neither here nor there. Most important thing is Mike Boyd finally gets Player of the Week.
Do you think he knew that was his stat line?
What do you mean when we
On
had the
Facebook?
vote? On,
Yeah, when we had him vote on Facebook.
If I know Mike like I think I do, he doesn't even look at stats. He probably doesn't even know we keep stats. If I know
You
Mike
don't
Boyd,
think-
if I know Mike Boyd like I think I do, he last thing he
I would
cares
think he
about
has
is
an
his number.
idea. He's played in the league a long time.
Now I know
Sure he wants-
RJ's a big stat guy.
He's not a me stat guy though. He's like an assist stat guy. Like he wants his assist.
Anyone that's a stat guy is a me stat guy.
He wants his assists being counted and his rebounds being counted.
How can you not be a stat guy if you don't want those stats? Maybe RJ just doesn't think he's a
But
good
he
scorer
doesn't come
anymore,
up
so
and
he's worried
say,
about rebounds and
doesn't come
assists.
up and
so he
say
gets
how
to
many
put them
points
up.
did I have.
But he's just
He'll say how many assists did I have. He's sharing the ball.
all right. But we know RJ's a stat guy, so what I'm guessing is RJ recognized Mike's stat line right away, and he probably
Sent out a text.
well, he probably thought two things. He's like, should I message Dave and Mike and tell them that they had me confused with Mike, or should I get on the phone with Mike and tell him we need to get on there and vote for your stat line? I did notice RJ didn't vote for Mike's stat line,
He did.
so I think there could be some locker room issues, a little jealousy.
He voted for
I think he chose not to vote.
Chose not to vote.
It would have been
That would have been really something. If he
yeah,
chose player
that would have been blatant. So I don't know. There could be locker room problems. That's not good going into week
Not
7.
I'm going Diamond State in this game though.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
don't
I
think
think you
this
have
is the
to. I
week
think you have to go
again.
Diamond State.
Yeah.
And now that Mike's gotten a taste of Player of the Week, you know he's going for it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, we have Triple Threat going up against the undefeated Drunk Monkey, who I've not given a lick of respect yet on the season. That's what Steve Lee tells me every time. He says, "We get respect."
I'm still not giving them any respect. I'm going with Triple Threat in this game. They are not going to miss from behind the arc. Not literally, but you know how like guys make.
Yeah, they get hot.
You're like, do these guys miss? That's what Drunk Monkey is going to be thinking after this game. Triple Threat.
Mike, Triple Threat's been struggling this season.
That's all right.
I think they have one win.
One win. I think you're all.
This past week, they didn't even have the full team showing up.
They've lost some heartbreakers though.
Yeah, they have. They can get hot, but I mean, Brendan O'Brien, he's just focusing on rebounding now. So you remember? I mean, I hate to bring like hockey into this, but you remember when Crosby all of a sudden wanted to be like a hitter, and he was just trying to hit people all the time instead of score goals.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what Brendan's
It's
doing.
like Brendan.
Instead of scoring goals now, he just wants to rebound. So we're not paying Brendan to
What?
rebound.
But rebounds, I'd say, a little better than hits in a hockey game.
Well, I'm just trying to make a comparison. I'm not saying the
But
same.
I'm just saying the stat he's going for is not a bad stat.
No, I mean somebody's got to do it.
Right.
I mean the tallest guy on the team is probably like 6'2". Well, I know X, but he didn't show up last week.
He's in
JJ,
the
who didn't show up, I think last week, maybe the last
See,
2
when they
weeks.
have good, when they have their whole team, they're good. That's why they're going to have it this week, and they're going to win.
Like
Drunk
they're
Monkey,
not
6-1
beating Drunk
after-
Monkey.
6-1 after this week
Kenny is playing in a different.
in the B division.
No, and in the A. I watched him against South Philly this week. He's playing at another level, Mike.
He didn't score. He wasn't player of the week in the A division, so.
It doesn't matter. That's because Mike Boyd got it. And South Philly plays great too.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I mean, Lawrence, I think they pretty much benched him for the second half. Every time I looked over, he was just riding the bench. He came at the end of the game for foul shots.
They should have done that 3 years ago.
You're saying he's past his prime?
Yeah, way past.
Way past. So I'm going Drunk Monkey this week.
I'm not.
I have to. I mean, even if Nate just had his baby, so is he going to be able to get out? I doubt it. So,
Bring him to the game.
next up, Wilmington Legends going up against the Tigers.
With Corey back, it's hard to pick against these Tigers. Can we spill the beans and say player B was Corey?
Player B was Corey, and yeah, when we put the voting up on there, player B was Corey.
Yeah.
He had 29 points, I think, 5 rebounds,
8
and
assists.
8 assists. And then Mike,
And if you listen to Doc, he probably had more than 8 assists.
yeah, see, but wouldn't that mean player A could have also had more than
Yeah.
5 assists or more than
Yeah.
11 rebounds?
But I have
You
faith
can't
in
use
our
that.
staff. I think we got everything.
Oh yeah, it was probably 100%
Yeah.
accurate. But looking at this game, the Legends coming off a tough loss. They're playing an ACC team who just wants to run the whole time. The Legends don't want to run. They want to slow the game down. They want to get the ball underneath. And then they want to start getting CJ and Jamie Igo open for threes on the outside.
It's going to be a tough game for him. I like this Wilmington Legends team, but I just can't pick against the Tigers, especially with Corey back.
So you don't
And-
think CJ Brown can stop Corey?
No one can stop Corey.
CJ is a pretty good defender.
There's a lot of great defenders in this league, but Corey's a great player.
So you're always
You
going to
ever
give the
heard
nod
of,
to
like-
offense?
You ever heard of the term unguardable? That's Corey. We have a few of those players in this league.
All right.
Another 2-time chance in a row.
They are. I'm not taking anything away from them.
Yeah, so
Mike, I hate to say it, but I'm going with the Legends this week.
you are.
I'm going with the Legends to beat beat the Tigers.
Ooh. That's your bold pick of the week?
That's the
All
one.
right. All right.
You going Tigers?
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
Tigers. I said
all right.
that 10 minutes ago.
Next up, we have an extremely hot Mambas team going up against Run and Gun.
I think it's time for us to give them some respect.
Run and Gun?
Mambas.
Okay.
They're asking for it on the page. Give them some. You watch them every week.
I do watch them. I'm impressed.
All right. Finally, you said it on camera.
No, listen, Mike. They're a new team. I'm not gonna start off early in the season and say how great I think they're gonna be, because it puts too much pressure on them as a new team.
Mm-hmm.
So gradually through the season, I give them more and more. I'm a big Mambas fan.
I'm a Mambas fan, too.
I'm a big Mambas fan.
And they're going to win this game.
They're playing against Run and Gun though. Run and Gun's a very good team when they have everyone.
Well, I'm just going to assume that they don't have everyone, so.
Well, I know Run and Gun this past week, and it might have cost them the game. They had some players come late.
They did.
So, I mean, they got to make it a priority to get there on time.
Well, it's not.
I think Eric Cotton has to be questioned as a captain right now for
Is
not
he
getting
gonna
his
step
players
down,
there.
You think? Like Hinkie?
Who said
There's a
noise?
ghost in here.
What is that? Is that the table?
I don't know.
I hope the roof doesn't fall down. Our new set's not looking too good right now. Back to
Drinking in the back.
Back to the game now. This is gonna be a great game.
I'm going Mambas. They're going to win by 8.
Yeah, I mean the combination of Eric Black
Mm-hmm.
and Kenny Tate.
Yep, Kenny Tate. They got Swigert, right?
He hasn't been showing up.
No.
I think he works though, so he
Oh,
can't
okay.
get there unless it's a later game. I'm going Mambas.
You could have just said I agree 10 minutes ago, but
Well, I
You
wasn't
wanted
sure
to
then.
talk up, run and
I
gun.
need to talk about the game a little more.
jeez, talk up running on just to pick against them.
In our final game in the A division, we have WSI going up against the Family. Like the Family almost fell apart.
Yeah, I
Watching
heard-
the game, it looked like
I heard there was a little-
siblings fighting on the court when I saw it. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know what. I mean, I didn't know if I should laugh. I didn't know if I should get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I should just get the video camera out. I wasn't
I
sure.
hear Danny got some sense knocked into him.
Well, Danny and Demond were going
Smack
at
on the
it. I don't know what it was all about. I still don't. One's yelling at the other one to make a shot, and then the other one's yelling back, and
And then Danny gets a smack on the head.
then Dorsey had to play daddy and get everybody under control. I don't know what was going on, but they can't be falling apart like that.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Danny
what?
said
Someone's
they were up
having
15 or something, right? And they
Yeah,
ended up
yeah.
losing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just not a championship caliber teams just don't do that.
well, they don't fall apart when they're in a hole like that.
They were in my championship caliber team box. But I think I have to reach in and take them out of that.
You're
box.
taking them out
Yeah.
because of one game.
I mean, you can't come up leads like that in the playoffs.
It's not
Playoffs are
It's
2
not
weeks
playoffs.
away.
Well, as they were yelling at each other, they weren't playing better.
3 weeks away.
So I
If
just,
you do that in the playoffs, you're going home till next season.
if I'm Dorsey, I really have to question maybe some disciplinary actions.
Just teach them all a lesson.
Like maybe say, Danny, you're not starting today, and you say, Demond, you're not starting today.
Suspended for the first half.
No, I don't think you do the first half. I think right after tip-off, you call timeout and get them in. But you don't allow them to be out there during the tip-off just to send a message.
But what if they start fighting on the bench, smacking each other
No,
on the
it's,
back of the head? and
it's
stuff
simple.
like
Assign
that?
seats.
Oh, man.
They're playing against WSI.
Yeah,
Mike got his first win this week.
Mike and the boys.
Do you think this is the start of something special for him now?
Yeah, the family's in shambles right now.
So you think WSI could?
Yeah, Dad has no control over his sons. It's just, they're not a family right now. They're a
But-
broken family.
But they can reconcile.
Let's hope. That's why I'm picking WSI.
I'm hoping Dorsey sat him down after the game.
Yeah, I'm
had
hoping
had a
too.
stern talking to him.
WSI, that's why I'm picking WSI.
I'm going the family.
You think
Too much offense. Too much offense. They're going to be fine
figured
this
out their
week.
problems.
They're going to be well. Mambas play really tough defense, so they have the ability to stifle another team's offense.
Have siblings get mad at each other.
Well, yeah, I mean, good defense sometimes causes players to miss shots, and once you get out of rhythm, you sometimes don't even hit the open shots, and then people start getting frustrated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going with the family. They're going to get back on track this week.
I don't think so. WSI is coming off a win. They're going for a streak, and they're going to get it.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up our video this week for the A Division. Thanks for checking us out. We are going into Week 7, which means we have 2 weeks left, Week 7 to 8, before the playoffs begin. And that also comes with, we have an All-Stars selection will take place right after Week 8. Anything from you, Mike?
Nothing.
All right. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see everyone on Sunday.